Good morning, class of 4 ICSE. Again, I'm back with you with another lesson in the Radiant Reader, in your Radiant Reader. So we move on to lesson number 4 of your Radiant Reader. This lesson is a short poem. It's a short poem about sunshine and a little girl who greets the sunshine in the morning. This poem is written, the author is not known, the poet is not known, it's anonymous, and so there is no poet, no name of the poet, it's anonymous. Anonymous means when you do not know who has written the poem. Over here, in this poem, there's this little girl who keeps asking about, who gets up in the morning and she greets the sun, and she looks out of her window to see the pleasant sights all around her. And at this point of time, this little girl, she's very eager and happy to greet a new day in her life. She also tells the sun that what the sun has been up to. She reprimands the sun by saying that you wanted to come out to play and so you chased the little stars away. So this is her way of telling the poem, and in this poem she kept asking questions. She kept asking questions and wanting to know the answers. But the questions were only asked. The answers are not given in the poem. So this is a poem where she just keeps on speaking about her thoughts. So I will read this poem out to you once, and then after that I shall start explaining the poem to you. So the name of the poem is Good Morning, Merry Sunshine. Okay, so kindly listen to the poem carefully. Good morning, merry sunshine. How did you wake so soon? How did you wake so soon? You've scared the little stars away and shied away the moon, I saw you go to sleep last night. Before I ceased my playing. How did you get away? How did you get way over here? How did you get way over here? And where have you been staying? I never go to sleep, dear. I just go round to see my little children of the East who rise and watch for me. I waken all the birds and bees and flowers on the way, and last of all, the little child who stayed out late to play. So this is the poem. In the last 2 stanzas of your poem, the sun begins to talk. In the last 2 stanzas, the sun begins to answer all the little child's questions. So this is the poem. Now I'm going to read each line and explain them to you. I'll read a couple of lines and then I will go along explaining the poem to you. So here in the beginning, let's start from the beginning again. Good morning, merry sunshine. So the girl gets up and she goes to the window and she looks out early in the morning, and she looks out and she's happy to see the sun up in the sky. So she says, good morning, merry sunshine. Now merry means happy, cheerful, lively. Why does the poet use this word merry? Because it means when the sun begins to shine in the morning, when the sun rises and it begins to shine, the birds start chirping, the animals start moving around, people start getting up and going for work, and it's a brand new day. It's a brand new happy day. And people are very happy. And that's why the word merry is used. The sunshine brings happiness. So basically, merry is used because the sunshine makes life cheerful and makes life worth living. You've scared the little stars away. Sorry, the next line is, how did you wake so soon? So the little girl asked the sun this question, how did you wake so soon? Your answer is in the last two stanzas, as I said earlier on. And shied away. You scared the little stars away. You scared the little stars away. The meaning of scared is to frighten away. To frighten away. So here she says that you know what you have done, she tells the sun. You frightened the little stars away. All the stars have disappeared from the sky. You came and you scared them and they all have disappeared. And shied away the moon. And she said you have also kept the moon hidden. She said you not only the stars, you didn't frighten the stars away, but you also kept the moon hidden. Now kept the moon hidden, what do we mean by that? Kept the moon hidden is another phrase which is used because according to scientifically, the shadow of the sun falls on the moon. So the moon can't be seen. So the shadow hides the moon. The shadow of the sun falls on the moon and the moon is hidden. So that is why she says, you shied away the moon. That means you have kept the moon hidden. I saw you go to sleep last night. So she says, I did see you going to sleep last night. Now, I saw you going to sleep last night means the time when it is going to be dusk in the evening. Okay? When it is going to be sunset. The time of sunset. So she said, I saw you going to sleep last night. That means the sun is setting slowly, 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 and the sun disappears. That means the sun is gone to sleep and the moon is out shining. And where have you, how did you get way over here? So she says, how did you get way over here? You went away last night, and how did you get over here? Now over here the next line also she says, before I ceased my playing. She said, I saw you go to sleep last night before I ceased my playing. Before I ceased. Ceased means to stop something. So here ceased is used to stop playing. So she said, before I stopped playing in the evening, I saw you going to sleep. I saw you going to sleep. Going to sleep means she saw the sun disappearing. That is the meaning of going to sleep. How did you get way over here? How did you get way over here? So she asked the sun a question. How did you come back over here? And where have you been staying? So she said, where have you been staying? So she asked two questions were asked. How did you get way over here? So how did you come back over here? And where have you been staying? So these are all the questions that the little girl asked. She gets up in the morning and she says, good morning, Mary Sunshine. How did you wake up so soon? You've scared away the little stars. You've kept the moon hiding. I saw you go to sleep last night before I stopped playing. And then she also asked, how did you come back here? And where have you been staying? So the reply of the sun to the little girl. The sun replies to the little girl and he says, I never go to sleep, dear. The sun says that I never go to sleep. So here it tells us that the sun works day in and day out. He does not sleep. The sun does not sleep. I just go around. Now why do we say round? You and I know that the earth is a sphere. Sphere is a round ball. The earth is in the shape of a round ball. Okay? It's spherical. So the sun moves around the earth. The sun moves around the earth. So when the sun is moving around the earth, so which side it faces the earth, that side gets sunlight, it is day. And when it moves to the other side of the ball of earth, that means that side is day and this side is night. So it moves round, it rotates around the earth. And so one side, the side which is in brightness, the other side is in darkness. So that is what he says. He says, I just moved from your side, I moved around to the other side. My little children of east, who rise and watch for me. So he said, I just moved around to the other side, to the east, to see my little children who rise, who get up in the morning and wait and watch to see me. He says also when I do that, he says, I waken all the birds and bees. He says, I am the one who wakes up all the birds and the bees and flowers on their way. And also the flowers, when the flowers, they don't bloom in the night. Early in the morning, the flowers bloom. That is when the sunlight starts appearing, the flowers begin to bloom. And last of all, the little child who stayed out to play, who stayed out late to play. So he says, I wake up all the birds and the bees and the flowers, and he says, but last but not the least, I wake up the little child. So he says, I wake you up, my little child. You stayed out late and played. You stayed out late yesterday and you were playing late, so I came early to wake you up. So this is your poetry for now, and the meanings of the words. Merry. Merry means cheerful and lively. The meaning of merry is to be cheerful and lively. Scared. The meaning of scared is to be fearful and frightening. When you're scared, you're frightened. When something scares you, you get frightened. Shy. Shy is to keep away, to shy, to stay away from something, to hide, to stay away from something. So the moon, the moon shied. So shied means the moon stayed away from the path of the sun. Anomalous. Anomalous means unknown. Anomalous means unknown. Earlier on I did tell you all that the meaning of anomalous means unknown. So we don't know who has written this poetry. Which poet has written this poetry, we do not know. Now children, there are a few questions that are asked. So I'll go through the questions with you all. What does the child want to know from the sunshine? What does the child want to know from the sunshine? The child wants to know from the sunshine, how did the sunshine wake? How did the sunshine wake? Where did it stay? Where did it sleep? Where did it move? Where did the sunshine go? So the child wants to know where the sunshine went, where the sun slept, and where did it go to. So this is your answer. Okay? So you have to write the child. So you start your answer by saying the child wanted to know from the sunshine where the sunshine had gone, where it slept, and where did the sunshine wake up, and where did the sunshine wake up. Why does the sunshine say that he never sleeps? The sunshine, here the question is, why does the sunshine say he never sleeps? The sunshine says he never sleeps because he goes around the earth. The sun rotates around the earth. So he goes from one direction to the other. So when he's in the east, he rises in the east and sets in the west. And then again he starts again and he rises and sets. So that is why he never sleeps. So today, if it is in India, it's daytime now, but in America it is night because the sun is shining in India. When we in India tonight, in the night, in the evening, when we have darkness, it will be morning in So that is why, because India is here, America is there. So it moves around. So when the sun is shining over India, parts of America are in darkness. Many parts of the world are in darkness. And when we are sleeping, they have sunshine. Now we will do possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives over here is something, the meaning of possess is when you own something or when you point to something. Okay, so these are words which tell us that it is a possessive adjective. Like mine, this is my pen, this is your pen, this is your pen, this is his pen. His is a possessive word, mine is a possessive word because it is my pen. When I say your pen, your is possessive because who possesses the pen? Who has the pen? You have the pen. So your is possessive. When I say my pen, mine, why is mine possessive? Because who has the pen? I have the pen. It is my pen. So mine is possessive. His pen. So his is possessive. Her pen. Her is possessive. Its now its pen you can't say. Its tail. Its tail. The dog's tail. So why is its possessive? Because the tail belongs to the dog. So it's our home. Our home. This is our home. So our is possessive. And this is their home. So their is possessive. So these are possessive adjectives. Possessive adjectives are mine, your, his, her, its, our, their. So you have to make sentences with these alphabets, with these words. Sorry, with these words you have to make sentences. I will make one for you. Let's take their. T-H-E-I-R. Their. So their means this. It means that it belongs to them. So I will say this is their car. So this is their car. So this car belongs to them. So their. So the rest of the words that are given in the book in your exercise number 2, you will make sentences and you will write them down. Now the next part of it is that they've given you a few sentences with blanks in them. You've got to fill in the blanks with the adjectives. Okay, you have to use these adjectives to fill in the blanks. I will do the first one for you. The earth belongs to all. The earth belongs to all. It is dash earth. So your sentence is the earth belongs to all. It is dash earth. Your answer is the earth belongs to all. It is our earth. O-U-R. It is our earth. So the first one I've done for you. The second one also I think I'll do for you. This book belongs to you. This book belongs to you. It is your book. So your is in the blank. Y-O-U-R. So I have used the possessive adjective of our and your. In the first blank we wrote our earth, and in the second blank your book. So children, there are still 4 more fill in the blanks left. Please complete this in your book along with making sentences and your question answers. So I'm done with you for now, and we've completed this poem. So kindly read this poem, try to understand it and complete your question and answers. Thank you.